Hello, it's me. Well, I know you don't know who I am, but this is just something that happened with me that I feel everyone needs to hear. This is a very true story that happened just yesterday, and I swear this is a true story. So, I work at a secure area that requires biometric security. I'm not allowed to discuss what my job is or who I work for, and I don't want to release my identity. Maybe someday I will. But I get to work every day around 5 a.m. in the morning, and this place is obviously very secure. I go through a secure sterile checkpoint, then we get on a bus to go to our areas. The ride usually takes about 20 minutes. By this time, but this time I wanted to bring my acoustic guitar with me, so I did. I was really honestly surprised they even let me take it through the checkpoint, but for some reason they did. I already had it in tune from the night before, and I don't get nervous in front of crowds. It's one of my disorders or abilities. But my heart was racing because what I decided to do was not the original plan. I decided while on the bus I was gonna play my guitar just to see what happens. I thought hard about what song I should play. Then it hit me. Something that everyone would know and like, or at least heard of, And I decided to play the Beatles' Love Me Do. I saw it perfectly in my mind. Everyone's gonna start clapping in tempo or snapping their fingers, tapping their feet, singing along. This is such a great idea. Okay. Here we go. So I started playing G chord, C chord, G chord, C chord, love me do. You know how the song goes. I played the chorus twice, and I was kind of singing pretty loud. I know at least half the bus could hear me. Yeah, played it a second time. Yeah, I played the chorus twice because maybe if someone didn't know the lyrics by the second time I played the chorus, maybe someone would start singing along or something. And I'm not an extremely experienced guitar player, so I have to keep my hands down looking at my fingers, where to put my fingers on the strings. And after I got done with the second chorus, I'm still just playing G chord and C chord, and just doing those two. I can look up for a second, and I looked up, and then I just stopped playing because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Every single person on the bus was staring at their cell phone. And not only staring at their cell phone, but they had like this emotionless look, just like hypnosis. No facial expression, no smile. And yeah. But there was this 40-year-old lady. I'd say she's in her 40s. Very nice old lady. And she was not on her phone. And I could tell she was looking at me through, my side-eye peripheral. And I knew she could tell what I was thinking. And she tapped me on the shoulder and said, "I'm sorry, sweetheart. Things just aren't the same. I'm sorry, sweetie. Maybe it's too early." And I was just thinking, it's not too early for everybody to play on their phone. So, yeah, I put my head down, put my pick back between the strings, and I stayed silent the rest of the ride until it stopped. When we got off, no one said anything, and they're walking off the bus while still on their cell phone. No one even said thanks to the driver, which I always do. "Thank you, sir." And the strange thing is I would have understood if someone would have been like, "Hey, turn that crap off. I don't like this music. You suck." But no one said anything, just staring at their phone. I don't know if they couldn't hear me or they're just ignoring me. I can't tell because they have no expression on their face. They're all staring at their phones. That's what got me. Like something. It was like I was on a bus with a bunch of machines or statues. Everyone's just hypnotized, and to be honest, this is just heartbreaking. And I promise I was not, upset because I wasn't getting attention or something. It just shocked me that with music, no one pays attention. I know everyone listens to music. I've never met a single human being that doesn't listen to music, ever. Whether it's rap, country, everybody loves music. And even if it's music you hate, you're going to notice it and, oh, I hate that song. No, none of that. But the only question I want to ask everybody, I hope this gets out there, because this is very important. What are we doing? What are we becoming? What have we become? I mean, this is ridiculous. I know everybody listening knows what I'm talking about, that this cell phone, I guess, epidemic is getting out of hand. And this is not good where we're heading, because the more we're doing this, we're disconnecting from reality. We're not paying attention to our problems in our life. We're not focusing on the ones we love, or probably not even focusing on our job. And I have a very, very important job. I can't tell you what it is, but a lot of people depend on what I do, like with their lives. And I'm not even joking. Maybe someday I can tell you what it is if I could make this a job. Like a dream. I have dreams, yeah. Maybe it'll happen, I doubt it, but this is what I'm going to ask you. We need to make a change. Everybody in this country. We need to stop being on the phone so much and get back to reality. Like, I don't play on I used to be on my phone that much, but I don't anymore. Me and my wife, we watch Law and Order. And she'll yell at me sometimes because I'm like, yeah, put that bastard in jail. Babe, shut up. It's just a show. And I'm like, no, he's a murderer. He needs to die. I mean, at least when you're watching a movie or a show, it's the whole thing. You get the emotional roller coaster like it's a drug. You're happy, you're sad. It's almost like a drug. That's the way a lot of movies are. Like rom-coms also, It's sad and happy ending. You cry, you laugh. But phones, it seems like no one's doing this anymore. And I'm not saying to stop using your phone, because, well, I'm not saying to completely throw away your phone, because the phone is very useful. It's a tool. You use it to navigate, to talk to people, figure out how to build something. Your car is making a funny sound. You can look it up on YouTube. How to replace a starter. I've done that, exactly. I've actually looked up how to replace a starter on my pickup truck and worked just fine. But a tool, just like a hammer, it can be used to build and destroy, and I don't think we're using phones to build. I definitely don't. And something else I want to ask everybody is start talking to people. Even someone you don't know. Just say, hey bro, nice t-shirt. Or, man, it's cold today. Hey man, where are you from? What brings you here? Oh, that's awesome. I really don't see this anymore. I was in a Walmart the other day, and I love Metallica. I saw a guy with a Metallica shirt, and me and him were walking past each other in the aisle, and I was like, bro, I like your shirt. And he didn't seem mad. He seemed almost like scared. And he just looked at me and was like, yeah, thanks. And then walked away, and I was just like, what is happening? What is this? I don't know. This is the dark path that we're heading down. I don't like it. I'm asking everyone to start talking again to each other. Start paying attention to each other. I think this is the reason why, I know everybody knows this, that the suicide rate is at the highest it's ever been. And I think this has a lot to do with it. Because we're not talking to each other. We're just being on the phone. And that phone can make you very depressed. Even if you don't realize it. My wife used to be addicted to swiping those 30-second videos. And I begged her to get off. And she was just like, no, I don't want to. And finally she did. And about a month after, she gave me a hug and was like, I feel so much better. Oh my God, I didn't know that I was feeling bad until I stopped doing it. And now I feel amazing. I don't have all this anxiety. Man, it's about this. I mean, it's just like being addicted to drugs. I was a long time ago, and while you're on it, it just feels great. It's not until you're trying to get off of it that you realize it's a big problem. And you're on it and happy, and all your family is just like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? And you're like, get away from me, you don't know. And then eventually, when you realize you have to get off, then you realize after how much you really messed up. My message here is just, we need to start talking to each other. Pay attention to people, especially if someone's really quiet. They look like they're trapped in their thoughts. Go talk to them. Just be like, hey man, what's going on? Where are you from? Oh, that's cool. What brings you here then? Something. That's all I'm going to ask. I hope everybody has a great night, day, morning. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Please try to reduce some cell phone time. Engage with real people, not that false reality you're holding. That's all. Best wishes, good vibes. Until next time.